Hi, I'm Monica Cohey. This is my counseling disposition reflection video. The first disposition I would consider to be a strength for me is empathy. Empathy is defined as the action of understanding, being aware of, being sensitive to feelings, thoughts, and experiences of others by Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Personally, I have gained to have empathy towards people by being in recovery. We all struggle with something. I can relate to the client in one way or another. Through my past, empathy to me is having concern for and caring for another. The second disposition I consider to be a strength for me is patience. Patience is defined as the ability to wait or to continue doing something despite difficulties or to suffer without complaining or becoming annoyed. By Cambridge Dictionary. I heard God in an audible voice tell me patience. That was about 4.5 years ago. I was going through a divorce custody battle, and I had to remember that moment, it's God's timing, not mine. Because when I control things, it's usually not a good outcome. So when working with clients, for example, I need patience to allow them to work through whatever it is they are going through at the moment. A third disposition I consider to be a strength is flexibility. Cambridge Dictionary defines flexibility as the ability to change or be changed easily according to the situation. I have learned to be flexible in my life. One major thing, again, was my divorce and custody. I always felt like I was waiting for my kids to get dropped off because he was never on time. Now at work, my clients have things come up and we need to reschedule, or I have plans on what to discuss and they share something, so I have to shift gears and come up with another plan. Also at work, training is required. I like to have my schedule, but sometimes it doesn't always go that way because of class or a crisis occurs. My approach will be client-centered. One area of growth would be physical fitness. I really enjoy working with individuals, and I hope my pursuing to be a counselor isn't just for a pay raise at work, it's a plus. I have always wanted to get my master's. I was just never sure what in. So my current job opened the door to just pursue the counseling profession. It's the next step up. I just want to make sure my motives are pure. I have worked on myself a lot, and I hope I recognize when something new trickles up. I am trying to be self-conscious and take care of myself when needed. I'm just not sure I'm doing as much as needed. Ethics is a lot to remember, but I'm going to try my best. Another area of growth is genuineness. I do not want to cause harm to anyone. I think we can be our own worst critics, so I just want to be me. I believe following through with these courses, I will find that more. I have been working on myself for over 5 years now, and I keep putting work to find my true authentic self. I plan to develop the professional identity by following the ethics set forth by my state board and those placed nationally. I will practice within my range and capability in a proficient manner. I will use the best practices and treatments that are accessible to me. I will continue to take classes and training throughout my professional career as a counselor. I will also support counseling associations that relate to my interest. I plan to stay up to date on current events and changes in the counseling world. I also plan to have a community of professional counselors that I can lean on and talk to so I can keep growing and be the best to my ability. Legal standards are based on written law, while ethical standards are understanding the professional's rights and wrongs. Ethics pertain to a group. These are set by American Counseling Association. They are in place to protect mainly the client, but protect us as a counselor also. Ethical standards help reassure we have self-care. Ethics are crucial to counseling because they educate professionals, are a mechanism for professional accountability, and a catalyst for improving practice. Stated by Corey, 2024, page 6 and 8. The legal and ethical considerations specific to mental health counseling that arise are to advocate for the client and teach the client to be a self-advocator. Other areas that may arise are in advertising, confidentiality, and the client's rights to their files. I plan to uphold all codes of ethics and standards. I like to follow the rules and what is set before me. I will want to keep my job and doing what I love.